Alright, today we're going to do an air filter change on this 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Alright, so I'm going to attempt the world record for changing out your air filter in under 20 seconds. Ooh, that's a lot thicker filter. Hopefully that'll fit. You see the difference? Woohoo! Looks like the same footprint, just a way bigger filter than whatever I put in there last. Ooh, it does go down in. Then you kind of pop the back. There's two little clips in the back. You just kind of pop them in, and then you put your clips back in. Clip. And come on, baby, clip. Clip.
Or try the
air filter done. I believe it was time for this one to be changed as well. You can see sand and oh, sorry Pop, I just put a bunch of road grime in your drink. I'll make you a new one. So yeah, it was time. On to oil. Alright, for the record, the air filter I used was a Wix 49756. Alright, today, oil filter change, oil change on the 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'll show some bullet points for you. Okay, it's that bolt right there. Ding! Alright, so for this, while the bottom is draining, I always like to take the top and pop it open. I guess we'll show down in here. It is inside here. You see that little weird looking wagon wheel nut? That is what you're taking off. And I like to use a 15/16 short socket because this breather gets in the way. But oh, you really can't see. There we go. Well, if you use a short socket like that, you can actually get it on there. So where's my ratchet? I need a ratchet.
You need a ratchet here. It's the big one.
Oh, it's a big one? Alright, let me grab one.
Here.
I got the big one?
Not a ratchet, but that'll work. Breaker bar. Breaker bar works just as well.
And you don't need a breaker bar. In fact, I would say tightening, do not use a breaker bar.
No.
Because it is just plastic.
That's all it takes.
Oh, you got a little copper rag or something. Take that off.
Yeah.
Grab a rag that you're gonna throw away. It's gonna get oil on it. And then get your hand down in there, unscrew it the rest of the way.
Preferably not when it's hot.
Yeah, not hot. And it's weird to get it out of there, but that's your filter.
Yep.
It has a rubber ring seal at the base of it that it'll come with your filter.
It's your oil filter?
That's my oil
That's
filter.
the oil filter. Comes out from the top.
You never seen one like
and
that?
This comes out. Hold it.
I bet you your new car is the same way.
That comes out and it just fits on there.
And then it comes with a rubber ring seal. So
yeah. So you
we'll
throw
get the
this
seal,
part.
we'll get the new filter, and we'll get back at it. All right, so comes with a new rubber ring. Ding ding. Instructions.
Did you get the old ring off?
Says to do oil in and all that good stuff. So that's kind of what we do.
And all you got to do is take your thumb, start rolling it. And you know, I mean, it's probably good, but it's probably from being hot, it's not as elastic as it should be.
Yeah, so I get.
Yeah, you get some
Put
oil.
a new filter in, put a new ring in.
Yeah, you put a new
Comes
ring
with
in.
it.
Because that's your seal, and this has been smashed already, so this goes on like that. I don't think it screws. No, it just snaps on there.
Just kind of pushes in, yeah.
Yep. And there's
So-
also a seal here too.
Yeah, it must go down into the block or something and seal
must.
somewhere.
Now you just, same way if you took it off, just roll it down into the big slot that it fits down in.
Yeah, there's the threads are there, and then it's got a space and then a stopper that roll it down to that.
Yep. Make sure it's
My
in there
shush is
good.
good. I always just do one last little rub and clean. And then pop it back down in. Well, let me see the light. Make sure I don't.
Where is? Oh.
And then I push that down in there, make sure that's down seated.
Yep.
And I guess I'll have you follow along at home so you can
Oh,
see.
you're spilling
Spilling what?
oil.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was in the cup.
Oh, okay. Well, shine a light down in there.
I can't.
Yeah, you can see
what-
kind of where it goes down in there and seals. So, I see that. And you see it's a little tricky to get it because it doesn't want to go in the hole, and I'm sorry if this is filmed terrible. There we go. Once it goes in, it just kind of drops down in, and then I always start it with my fingers till it goes finger tight. That way I'm not stripping out any plastic threads. And that's pretty tight. And then I come back in and just give it a few more turns until it gets a little tighter.
You can kind of feel when it's like, I don't want to go anymore. I could crack something.
Yeah, a little bit. It's still going. Here, hold that.
Yeah, a ratchet would be better than a breaker bar.
It's still, I can feel that's pretty tight.
I didn't have a big breaker bar.
Calling that good.
Okay.
Close this back up. Done. Oh, I see the oil dripped out there.
Did you get it?
Yep. All right. Put the cap back on the bottom.
Oh, grab your box.
And then we'll fill it with oil. Should be done.
That should do it.
All right. They say it takes 6 quarts, but I think it takes a little bit more than that.
How much is in one of those?
5.
Oh, that's a 5. Don't go too far because it will bubble.
It's taking all this.
I know, but it'll, when you're up that high, it'll come
Now
bubble
you
out.
made me drip a drop.
It'll bubble out.
I didn't know. 48 years old, you still have to teach me how to fill the oil.
Yeah.
Watch out for these bubbles, son!
No, if that's sealed down in there and it can't breathe, it can bubble up.
It was breathing. I could listen. You could hear it.
Don't throw that away. You got to put your old oil in it. I knew you were headed for the trash can.
Oil. Dear Lord.
He was headed for the trash can. Now you should.
Doug's had enough. He's like, that was a full day
You
of
got
this.
what? 5? You need to start it now and run it through your filter.
I know. I do a little more.
Sometimes I'm a little less happy that my dad is gone.
And sometimes you're thrilled.
No, I can't say that. But less sad that my dad is gone. Oil pressure up.
Yeah, to move it. I think that's usually long enough. That's about all I ever run.
And it's enough to get it oil pressure up and fill in all the cavities.
Your oil is on the other side over there.
Oil
The yellow.
filter.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I do with that is let it run a minute.
Check the oil level.
Did I wipe this correctly?
Yeah, you got a twisting motion I saw there. You're doing good.
I need a light.
You got one right behind it.
That's
Yeah.
too difficult to shine down in here. I got it. Still low, low. Like I said, I thought it was like 7 quarts is what it actually takes.
Yeah.
a second.
And did you say what kind of oil you put in it?
I think it's 20W0 is what this calls for.
And that's not 0 degrees.
This is 0W20.
Oh, it's 0W20. What did I say? 20W0?
Yeah.
Yeah, still just registering, so it needs a little more. But it says we've used 1 quart down.
You sure it hadn't all drained down yet? Oh, you had it up in the full.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. What does that say, Doc?
It's
Almost full.
about, yes, 6/8 full.
6/8, huh?
Yeah.
Those are
A little more than half, but a little less than 3/4. So yeah, 6/8.
6/8. Isn't that the
That's
same?
kinda
That's
like
3/4.
3/4.
Like 2/3, 3/4.
6/8 is 3/4.
Yeah.
6/8 I like better.
Yeah, that's 6/8. Okay, all the way up to the dot. We be good.
Finally, we're good. You better check, make sure that's how you put it.
Tight. Yeah, and this cap is deceiving because you twist it off. I always want to keep going, but it just lifts out. Because I'm a beast.
Okay.
Rip it out of there.
We need to fill.
That's it. That's an oil change. So have fun doing it in your shop. I mean, you're going to do it the same as me without a lift because we don't have a lift.